Today I'm going to show you the 5 exercises that every breast cancer survivor needs to do. These are the movements that I come back to again and again, both for my own recovery and for my patients. They'll help restore movement, improve posture, and build a strong foundation for everything else you want to get back to. Let's get started. I chose these 5 exercises because they give you the most bang for your buck, especially after breast cancer surgery or reconstruction. They're time efficient and target exactly what your body needs, specifically shoulder and mid-back mobility, opening up the chest, and rebuilding strength in your posture and rotator cuff muscles. This first one is one of my favorite exercises for mid-back pain and tension. If you've gone through breast cancer treatment, you know what I mean. For thoracic rotation, start on your hands and knees and place one hand behind your head. Rotate your torso so your bent arm touches the arm that's on the ground, then rotate in the opposite direction, leading with your elbow, and hold a few seconds here. Think about squeezing the muscles between your shoulder blades as you rotate. A few tips to get the most out of this exercise. Look in the direction your elbow is moving to increase mid-back rotation. Once you get to your end range of rotation, push with a bit of resistance here as you hold before lowering down. Whether you had a lumpectomy, a single or double mastectomy, you'll likely feel more tension on your affected side. I definitely do. There can be many reasons for this, but 2 common ones are having your lymph nodes removed and cording. The next area that we're targeting is your chest. This is a really common area to be tight post-surgery, and even more so if you had radiation. For a side-lying pec stretch, lie on your side with arms out in front. One arm can be behind your head. Rotate your body while moving your top arm to the back as far as you can comfortably go. Hold this position about 1 to 2 minutes. You can play around with where you feel the tension, sometimes moving your arm up or down from where it originally was to see what lines of tension are worse. You're going to be in this position for a while, so try to focus on deep belly breathing rather than chest breathing. This will allow the chest muscles and fascia to open up so you can get into a deeper stretch. Just like the last exercise, you'll likely notice a difference in tension between the sides. This next exercise improves strength in the mid-back and shoulders and also helps with postural alignment, which could use some attention after breast cancer surgery. For a wall glide, stand with your back, arms, and wrists against the wall. Slowly slide your arms up and down, keeping contact with the wall throughout. You can progress this by moving toward a fuller range. While this does work your postural muscles in your mid-back and shoulders, it also works on head alignment, which tends to be jutted forward in most people. If your chest area is quite tight after surgery or radiation, you may feel an extra stretch here trying to pull your arm back to keep it on the wall. If your range is limited, you can do 1 of 2 things. First, limit the motion and just work within a range that's comfortable. 2, walk your feet out from the wall so that it's easier to move your arms up and down in a bigger range. If your shoulders are creeping up as you raise your arms up, you've gone too far. If you want more strength and recovery tips like these, hit subscribe so you don't miss new videos. This next one is one of my go-to rehab exercises when I have shoulder or mid-back tension. Rows can be done with dumbbells, a cable machine at the gym, or a resistance band. I'll keep things simple and use a band for this video. There's 2 options. If you have an object to place the band around, you can do that. Alternatively, a band can be looped around your feet while sitting down with your legs stretched out in front. For either option, pull your elbows back and squeeze between your shoulder blades. Focus on smooth, controlled movement in both directions rather than speed. You can vary the angle that your elbows are to train different parts of your back and arms, either by raising them out further and pulling back or keeping them closer to your sides. In all cases, keep your shoulders back and down as you pull and avoid shrugging your shoulders up to your ears. Adjust the band tension to make it easier or harder. To make it easier, move your hands closer towards you on the band and progress this by moving your hands further apart or switch to a band with more resistance. This last exercise is important for a healthy functioning shoulder. After treatment, shoulder rotation tends to not only be limited, but weak. This exercise can be done with a resistance band, or you can also do it with no equipment at all. For the no equipment version, stand tall with your elbows at your sides bent to 90 degrees. Alternate between moving your arms outward, called external rotation, and inward, called internal rotation. During outward movement, open your chest and squeeze between your shoulder blades. During inward movement, press your hands against your abdomen. If you're doing the version with a resistance band, you can loop the band around a structure and then follow those same movements, doing a set of outward movements and then a set of inward movements. In both cases, you would still keep your elbow close by your side. There's a tendency to cock your wrist back as you're going through that outward range, so focus on trying to have a straight or neutral wrist rather than it being extended. Here's how to fit these movements into your routine as part of your warm-up, as a finisher, in between strength sets, or doing these at home on their own. There's really no right or wrong time to do these. Keep it simple, about 10 repetitions per exercise. The key is consistency. Just a few minutes a day can make a big difference in how you move and feel. If you're ready to take your rehab further and rebuild strength safely, my Thriver Strength program can help. It's designed specifically for breast cancer survivors who want to move with more confidence and feel strong. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.